the biggest addiction in the world is the human ego. In AA, they always call that edging God out. You could say everything good outside, but when you're focused on yourself, and there's two ways that ego shows up. One is false pride. When you have a more than philosophy, you think you're brighter than, smarter than, you kind of push people away because they just don't know as much. And people with that mindset running organizations, they want everybody sucking up the hierarchy and realizing all the brains are in their office. But the other ego problem is fear or self-doubt. When you have a less than, philosophy, now you say, oh, God, I don't know if I can do this, and this other person's really smart, and all that. And
that's an ego problem?
Yeah, because people didn't think that. But when you're into your moaning and groaning and self-doubt, what are you focusing on, yourself or others? You're focusing on yourself. And we have a 12-step Egos Anonymous program. I had them stand up one at a time, talk about a time when their ego got in the way in the last 48 hours. And I said, if you can't think of one, you lie about other things too, because, periodically somebody says something and you say, God, you've got to be kidding me. We got this false pride thing. Or somebody will just tell me, oh, God, I could never do that, So the antidote for false pride is humility, which I think is a really key aspect of what we're talking about. And I think about great salespeople and all. Jim Collins in Good to Great said that the greatest leaders have two things in common. I think this are great with salespeople, which is resolve, which is determination to accomplish a goal and all. And the second is humility. And he initially thought that was a weakness. And he said to researchers, that can't be the number two. And they kept on saying it is. People with humility don't think less of themselves. They just think about themselves less. And so that's a really important concept, that you don't think less of yourself. You just think about yourself less. The antidote for self-doubt and fear is to just trust that God didn't make any junk, unconditional love. My mother used to say, there's a pearl of goodness in everyone. Dig for it with some people, but it's there, and so we just need to trust that we might not have all the skills we think we would like to have, but we're beautiful in our own way.